Hiya, friends. Welcome to this hand rant. A little wisdom from my old landowner is patiently persistent. The first time I heard that, I was like, huh, that makes so much sense. But, how do you do that? I wouldn't say that I was a super patient person back in the day. My nature has always been a bit slower. But as far as patience is concerned, I didn't have a lot of it. In the last 6 years, I have a lot of it. Being as patient and as persistent as possible with the goals, the ideas, the creation that you have is so fucking important and vital to the survival of these ideas. You cannot force things, okay? Timelines are sometimes a killer. If you allow just the space and the time to be creative and work towards the goals that you want, most likely you will see some kind of result. If we are so rigid and have that, oh, this has to be done at 6 months, this has to be 12 months, this has to be 3 years, then that can set us up for failure, because life isn't as predictable as we think it is. There are hurdles that come up. There's mental health that comes up. There is any type of excuse in the fucking book that comes up. But as long as we are patient and persistent daily, okay? That's daily. You're waking up, conscious mind being like, okay, I know I'm not going to achieve all my goals today, but I'm going to do 1% better. 1% better, and that's going to lead me here, and then that will lead me here, and then eventually I'll be over here, and then maybe I have to come back here, and then it'll be here, and then I'll be like, holy fuck. And that's amazing, and that is powerful. Patiently persistent. Be as patient and as persistent as you want. If there is something that you really, really want, like a job, for example, if there's a job that you really want, okay, actually, I've done this numerous times. I have been so persistent with wanting something. I have just been like, okay, here it is. I'm going to plant the seed here. And then in a week, I'm going to follow up. And then in 2 days after that, I'm going to follow up again. And then 4 days after that, I'm going to follow up again. And I'm going to keep following up until I get some kind of result, whatever it may be, or some kind of information that helps me move to the next area of where I'm going to go and what I need to do. Patient, persistent, you can achieve anything you want. Just be patient and persistent. Get it? Got it? Good. Until next time, be friends. Until next time, friends, be kind.